we're doing things for humans, and AI doesn't understand emotion. We do, because we feel it.
Yeah.
AI can infer, can pattern match basically things, but doesn't understand emotion. Remember the words of Maya Angelou. People won't remember what you said, they won't remember what you did, but they will remember how you made them feel. And AI doesn't have a grasp of that. So when you're a marketer, leverage that, because you do understand these emotions and the feelings that you can convey through what you're doing. So use AI to make you better at this.
Johan, so happy to have you here. Welcome. Could you introduce yourself?
Sure. Thank you, Bianca. Thank you for having me. So Johan Abadie, I am with SalesIntel, head of demand generation and revenue strategy.
Great. And your background is like you've been leading marketing teams, go-to-market teams.
Oh, my background. Where do we start? I'm a chemist. I'm an accidental marketer. So, I fell into marketing when the CEO came into my office and told me one day, I'm going to nominate you as VP of marketing. And my answer was, fudge no, I don't do arts and crafts. This is not me.
Arts and crafts, you really said that.
Yeah, and no offense to it, I'm really not creative. I don't think I am. And it was, no, I need your scientific mind so that we can measure what we're doing. So I started doing it and got lucky.
But you did fall in love with marketing.
I fell in love with solving problems that others didn't seem to be able to solve.
Yeah. How would you describe your role right now? Like, what is your role as a marketing leader nowadays?
Every marketing leader's role is feeding pipeline to drive revenue.
And how has your role then changed from like how it looked like maybe a few months ago, maybe a year ago to now?
It's a lot harder than it used to be.
Yeah.
Before you had tools that you're comfortable with that were working. You did Google Ads and you did pretty well. You did SEO and you did pretty well. And then ChatGPT and its offshoot came out, and a bunch of things changed. The channels changed. Do-it-yourself became way more of a thing.
Yeah.
Which is making the marketing people like me, I think, jobs a lot harder. I feel.
In what way? Can you expand on that a little?
So when you are going on Google to figure out a problem that you have, I can bid on the terms, and I have content that are tied to these terms in order for you to find me, either organically or through paid. But now when LLM is taking away a lot of this educational process, then I have what was already the dark funnel became a black hole. We don't really have access to this, and I feel like big brands who are very, very, very recognized and very mentioned a lot are getting a lot more exposure through these LLMs, because LLMs are not very smart in how they pick the brands that they are going to recommend. They just go after the most popular ones. So
do we then need to play the game and like?
Yeah.
It's like with Google, like hacking Google ranks a decade ago, maybe, or 2 decades ago already.
Kind of.
Is that a similar situation we're in? It
is, but I don't think there is a tool right now that gives you this information. I mean, there are a few tools that do help you, but none of them have access to the APIs of ChatGPT or Gemini, or we don't know the volume of searches that they have, and they are probabilistic systems, not deterministic systems. So it's basically trends.
Yeah.
So
we run one way and then we have to run another way.
It's more of you optimize your playbook for this, and now you have that, and very few people can help you with that right now.
So in like a very practical sense, how do you keep up? How do you kind of like make sure that as a marketing leader you sort of like you learn and adapt? Right? Because that process of learning and adapting has to be so much quicker than it used to be in the past.
That's right. Well, I keep up with the smart people, the one who have managed to do it, and I try to reproduce what they have done.
Yeah.
I reach out to them and I ask them, what we have done here? What is working for you? What used to work doesn't work, and what have you done to make it work again? And I try to reproduce it the best I can.
So basically, community, right? Like you reach out to your like
everything else.
Yeah.
And you ask Claude as well.
Yeah.
Claude is somewhat helpful. But you have to build on some level of expertise. So you do Claude, and you ask Claude who are actually the experts in there, and usually you can find them pretty easily.
Yeah.
So I do it a lot.
How has your team structure changed like, or how do you look at like how teams are being built right now in the AI world?
I would say it's more, what is the job to be done? What are the people that you can bring in to help you get that job done well? And how can you enable them with AI to do it better and faster?
Do you have like a practical like advice to like other marketing GTM leaders on like how to get your team, you know, using AI the right way?
No, I think that you have to start with a philosophy on how you want to use it, but you do it, I think it always starts, I used to have a framework that I called people, process, technology, and data.
People, process,
and
technology, yeah.
It always starts with the people.
Yeah.
You have to adapt the processes and the technology to the people that you have.
Okay.
So to me, it starts with people.
Interesting, because usually the people is like everything that is involves a human is usually like an unstable thing, because people come and go, people change,
Sure.
people grow, people right, like that's a very
somewhat
controversial, I would say, take.
But if you are bringing a system that has worked with a company to a new one, and it's not adapted to the people who are there, it's just not going to work.
Yeah, that's true.
How many salespeople have you brought from a very successful company, and they're trying to run it in another company, and it's just a total flop?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not the same environment, not the same tool, not the same audience, not the same people implementing it. So it's not that simple.
Let's look at the flip side, because we talked about a lot of like challenges around AI these days. What excites you most about, like, you know, in this new world where we're just all using Claude Code to build things and to try things? Like, what's the most exciting thing for you right now?
That I can make my people be really, really smart and do really, really cool things that they didn't even think that they could do themselves. So I see AI as an enabler, a multiplier for what they are good at. And I want them to be the CEO of their own thing, their own territory, and I want to empower them with the right tools to get the job done. So I don't want to give them more tools, but I want to give them more ways to get their job done faster and better than they used to.
Yeah. It's similar to what Jen was saying before, right? Like it's like filling up like if you have a weakness as a marketer, if there's something that you don't want to do, you just like AI helps you do it. But also it amplifies your strengths, right? Like if you're already good at something, it can just like make you work with it so much faster.
More so. I would say on the weaknesses, yeah, sure. I mean, you can be a better communicator, you can write better emails and all that stuff, but it still starts with you. Yeah. You still have to feed it the right information. But I think more importantly, I think that I really feel there is one thing that I love AI to some extent, but I love humans more than I love AI. And I think that because I love humans, I empower them with AI. But I don't want AI to think for them. Oh, yeah. And one of the things that I started doing, and it's in its infancy, I don't know if it's going to work out, but I don't want AI to think for me. I want AI to help me think.
Yeah.
Because
what's the, like, how do you do that in practice?
So I remember seeing that post from someone on LinkedIn, Ali Miller, and I built this cool panel that I can basically ask her questions, strategic questions about, and they are giving me basically recommendations based on what I ask. And this is cool. Let me adapt what she has, and I built basically on Claude Code a panel that has, I don't remember, there are 20 plus people that I put on there. So it goes from Alina Vanderberg to Elon Musk to Maya Angelou to Michelle Obama to Kobe Bryant to Andy Grove. And what I do is when I have a question about something specific, I built it so that I will give you the URL of my website, and I will describe what I'm looking to do. And there are a few questions I have to ask also about the competitive space. Yeah. And then I will ask the question, I want to do this, increase my pipeline by 20%. And I'm planning to spend $500,000. Just go ahead and debate this. And I pick the people that I would want to give me answers on, and they debate things among each other, and they give me recommendations at the end. And I see their thought process.
and they actually talk to each other.
They talk
and
to each
debate
other, and you see how they are. Our people are basically influencing others, coming from one point of view to the other, and it helps me think. It gives me angles that I never had before. Because some of the people that I have also are Einstein and Lavoisier, which is a French chemist. Can't help myself, but so I have a lot of different angles that I can prompt and get insights upon that I wouldn't have been able to do without AI before, and this is incredible.
That's my new favorite use case for anything that has ever been built with AI. Just because we're constantly just asking Claude and okay, here's my knowledge base, or here's my the background, and just what do you, Claude, think about this, right? But you've built something so different, right? You're talking through Claude, but actually to a human kind of Claude version of humans, which is...
It's brainstorming, it's strategic, and it's, again, you want to be the CEO of your own territory, of what it is that you own, and you want to have insights. Think about how a CEO works. They are going to get input from various people, and they are going to make a decision based on what they know and the comments or the recommendation that they got. But then they have to make a decision. So I feel like AI can help us work that way, and it can help the junior marketer, it can help the CMO, and it can help the CEO in that way.
Yeah. Is that the key advice that you would give to marketing leaders these days?
Probably, because again, I am worried about brain rot.
Yeah.
You don't want to pretend that you know something that you don't know. So at least get a bunch of people who are really smart to give you some insights on how they think about things, and I think that you're going to have a more educated outlook on how you should approach a problem. Yeah. And if you don't understand what they are telling you, probably ask someone who knows better than you do. Yeah. So.
The last question, so now AI tools, we're all using it, all the teams are using it. What's our moat? What's the thing that can differentiate us as GTM folks?
Creativity.
In what sense? Which?
I say, if you are curious and if you keep trying new things, you will end up discovering stuff or thinking about things that you wouldn't have discovered without being inquisitive and trying new things. Look, I mean, I was discussing with a bunch of people earlier. Is 99+% of all the discoveries that we made, they were just accidents.
Really?
It's not like we are that smart in many ways. Just you're observing something and you are, how did that come about? And you try to reproduce it, and you try to figure out how it came about. And I think that if you keep trying new things, at some point, you'll end up being pretty successful.
I think sometimes it's just laziness that drives us to innovation. Sometimes you're I really don't want to do it myself. Let me figure out how to automate it.
Yes and no. Actually, yes and no. I don't think, circumstances get you to be pretty creative. You know about World War II. There is a thing in France. It's called System D. It's basically the A, B, C, D option. When A doesn't work, when B doesn't work, when C doesn't work, and need gets you to become creative, or desperation at times gets you to become very creative. So when things don't work, you try different options, and this is how you are getting to the outcome that hopefully you're looking at.
Yeah. And this is what we as humans are really good at, right?
We're wired for that. We're wired for survival and to try to find new ways of reaching that goal that we have. So if you stay curious and you don't have AI think for you, but help you think through the problem, I think you can achieve amazing things.
Awesome. That's a really good summary. Is there anything you would like to add to what we've already talked about? Anything that you think is important to say?
I would say AI, don't. I would reemphasize the fact that we're doing things for humans, and AI doesn't understand emotion. We do, because we feel it. Yeah. AI can infer, can pattern match basically things, but doesn't understand emotion. And I've said this earlier as well. Is remember the words of Maya Angelou. People won't remember what you said, they won't remember what you did, but they will remember how you made them feel. And AI doesn't have a grasp of that. So when you're a marketer, leverage that, because you do understand these emotions and the feelings that you can convey through what you are doing. So use AI to make you better at this.
Agreed. Brand or pipeline?
It depends. I would say there is no pipeline without brand, but pipeline, because this is what you can measure.
Hire a creator or hire a strategist?
Creator.
AI agent or junior marketer?
People, always. Junior marketer.
Build community or buy ads?
Community.
Founder-led content or polished brand content?
Founder-led content.
Outbound or content?
Outbound.
AEO or SEO in 2027?
AEO all day long.
Chasing MQLs or time to kill MQLs?
There was no chasing MQL. This is just it's not a KPI, it's a leading indicator. Kill it.
Run the playbook or burn the playbook?
Run it better. Look, we're not reinventing the wheel. When you are looking at the great marketers over time, we are using different tools to do the same thing. So don't burn the playbook, just run it better.
Ship fast and ugly or slow and polished?
Oh, that's a tough one. Fast and ugly, what does that even mean? I don't know. This is one of the beautiful things with AI is it doesn't have to be ugly anymore. It can be pretty darn good, even on your first iteration. So this is one of the things that you can build upon what you already have. My CEO just gave me an updated version of our website with Claude over a weekend. It's extraordinary.
Yeah.
It really is. Now, implementing it was a little longer than that, but that was neither ugly nor it was impressive. So
human creativity powered by AI.
Human creativity powered by AI, exactly, you got it. And I think that if you have that philosophy, you're going to do well.
Last one is Claude or ChatGPT?
Claude. I've had this debate for a while, but I think at some point, pick the smartest LLM. I think Claude is the smartest LLM out there.
Thank you so much, Johan.